Petrichor Road is, well, I'm kind of curious what they're going to do. Of course, we have the hot drop.
Yep.
We got this going again. Round 2.
Ding, 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 ding.
Pentagram and Na'Vi last time. Pentagram really suffering at the hands of Na'Vi. A little bit of damage done to Example. He grabbed a shotgun. Hasn't been able to load it just yet. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just wondering. He did.
Yep, Haisaki and Uber landed on the same gun, but there you go. The ammo went the other way now and was picked up. The issue for Alia is he doesn't have a gun either. So Uber versus UMP. Right now, Alia is the one to fall. An Example and Uber not really in position to do a whole lot to assist. Good thing for them is that Alia is knocked on the other side of the building, so potentially they could come down and pick him up. But Melman, oh Melman, where are you in all of this?
The grenade from Example comes up just a bit short. Melman, now I can see him swinging in just on the right-hand side of this compound from the position of the map. Is going to get there to Alia. Is sticking this res. Wicked just kind of watching this a little bit. Ooh. Now he's going to pull the trigger. He times it pretty darn well right as the res came through.
And the second nade to follow as well takes down number 2. That is a huge teamwork play from Pentagram. They knew they were around there somewhere. I think someone might have seen them come running up close. Great play from Wicked to dare make that jump to get the info. Find 1, 2 goes down unless if Alia gets rest. But second knock on Alia now. I don't see Example and Uber coming out of this one victorious. But then again, it is Na'Vi. You never know what they're going to do.
Ouch. That was a beautiful piece of teamwork there. I mean, the timing on that as well. Absolutely nuts from Pentagram.
There are so many years of experience on that roster.
Yeah, it is a crazy deep team in terms of the talent. Drive-by here, Fluky trying to find DG. Taemin has knocked Borbos. Tanawat waiting up on top of the hill, so DG should be flushed. Oh, just pulling on off the trigger here. He didn't fully reload. He didn't get the reload off. Now he finally does, but that gave Foxy enough time to get comfortable. Fluky's got PO. The knock from Taemin good on the Tanawat. So a scrappy fight here between Gen G and Purple Mood.
Amazing flank from Taemin, understanding that they need to pressure Tanawat in order to save Foxy on the side. But now Flanker spots Flanker, Foxy out victorious. But this one ain't done just yet. They still have one more to deal with. Let's see if Thunders can do anything. 2 alive still, potentially 3 for Gen G if they come out victorious here.
Thunders only had 1 bullet left there at the end, but Taemin still out in the open. Didn't register that Thunders had swung that far down. Thunders had shot. I'm a little shocked that Taemin wasn't able to react to that quickly enough. Foxy now trying to save his team's life. It's a 1v1 for all intents and purposes. Thunders, though, continuing to swing up. Stuns are out. Foxy dodging those. Potentially, you know what? Oh, Foxy's got Tanawat now for sure. Thunder knows where he is.
Second makes the running play forward as well. Uses the car will for cover. Peeks on over. Attack once. Not going to get him the second time around in the end. Will come out victorious though. And Purple Mood lives to see another fight. At least one, that is. Purple Mood up 4 points. Huge for them. And yet again, a APAC minefield that now Gen G ran into.
Gen G just unaware that Thunders was going to rotate as far as he did. And then once Taemin went down, Foxy kind of gave up a stronger position to try to find a flank angle on, I think, to try to kind of outduel him there. Going to be knocked by Mill. Petrichor Road, though, suffering a lot of damage from afar. 4 AM now getting involved. Finds the knock onto Aches left. Kickstart as well. Had already found a knock, so Petrichor Road able to get into this house, but at what cost?
Yeah, Ghibli trying to fortify now. Toji and Glass coming in to help out. Ixlif will force Snake is able to steal that one off from the side. And now, AC all alone, trying to fend off against the remaining Ghibli players, and LG was slowly creeping up.
I'd like to see everything in the kitchen sink here from Ghibli in terms of utility. Doesn't look like Glass has much. No frags, no mollies left. Here they come from Ghibli. Still an opportunity to save Heaven if they can finish off the rest of Petrichor Road.
Issues with the pressure from Luminosity. Now you really have to consider, is this worth sticking around for? Can we potentially get out? And also for Luminosity, I mean, yes, they're focusing this right now, but you're seeing Cerberus in your minimap already, and there are still players that could potentially push in. Good thing for Luminosity is, though, they came in late from that hard eastern side. They don't expect anyone to back them. Yeah. Especially with the fight from Purple Mood earlier.
Yeah, certainly, right? A great rotation there from LG. Now Heaven had been rezzed, it looks like. Wow. Chewy's just kind of waiting. Kui's just kind of waiting here. This is
I
don't know what happened while we were off screen, Toby, but something weird happened to Flash, though. He just holds it down. He's got two here. The hip fire is great while stunned. Another one knocked. Petrichor Road comes to life.
The communication from them to get the double, then you see the last or the third Toshi come in to try and help out AC instantly there to take him out now, trying to make his way further forward. Not gonna happen. And somehow, Petrichor withstand the push. Great play. At least haven't just yet. Now LG over on the other side, I think they're well aware they have opponents nearby, and LG well aware that a team has pulled up close too.
Cerberus has a huge split in the middle of this circle, just to the east, downhill from Potato Mountain. Isaki finds a knock. Whoa. Oh my god, Duckmai as well. Hemas could find the final one, just shy of finishing off Perfectix. But now Run AX continuing to harass the back flank of Twisted Minds with that SKS. Lu gone as well from Hisaki, just Perfectix left, and Cerberus wants to finish the job, and they do. Perfectly placed by Hymas.
Absolutely phenomenal to watch. Nothing Twisted Minds could do to stay awake, and I love that, or to stay alive in that position. I love that Cerberus plays it so aggressive because they have to, especially with a swing coming out like this circle just up towards the north. They need
this game, and you got more kills, so credit where credit's due. 5 kills is not bad for Sun Sister.
And look at who's making a run for it again. It's Cerberus. Cerberus say, you know what, as long as we keep one in the compound, we'll be fine. Let's just keep flexing out, keep making space for ourselves, and see if we can set up a winning play in the end here. Crazy, able to find one. Chris falls as Micah. Brax go try to make a run for it. Not gonna happen. Micah falls too, and now just Brax trying to find somewhere to go. But little does he know, there ain't really anywhere for him to run from here.
Well, think about the northern, quarter of this circle.
Yeah.
It's that garbage area in between the school and that road to the east. Really tough spot to be in, and Breck's already paying the price, but Kilyakai has found the back end, has Xiaolu potentially out and down. He's got the knock, looking for more. No one's responded. Finally, somebody does, but it's actually Tycon from Cerberus. Crazy tries to get the edge, he can't. Kilyakai shuts him down. Ascend, Summer almost out as well, and Kilyakai, it's actually gonna be Tycon that finds it. Finally, Xiao Hai puts Kilyakai down, but not before they do a ton of damage to 4AM.
Exactly, 4AM wanted to get that fight over and done with as fast as possible. Seeing Brexco leave, they thought that's gotta be the last, but not quite the case. There was Kilyakai, so much damage done, and Ming Ming now 1 HP, forced to heal on up. They have Pentagram nearby. We'll see if they're able to get out of here alive with the cart still looming nearby.
If the SONIQS maybe had a little more information, they might be able to go down and finish the fight between Pentagram and New Happy. Instead, it's gonna be New Happy reaping the rewards here, taking Pentagram out. 2 players still up for them, so not bad. They have a bit of space to work with. I see Huynh trailing a bit for the SONIQS on the map. Xiaolu going down, center circle. Cerberus still in firm control of this one in my book.
Yeah, definitely. And not just, oh, they got all the circles coming their way. No, they've been running around, forcing teams away from that position themselves. Credit to LG as well, though. We saw the fight between Pentagram and New Happy down towards the south. Not much came off of it for LG, but Snakers and Flood were both in their vehicles, sending it up the hillside, wanting to third party, kind of doing the same thing as Cerberus in trying to just third party as much as possible and applying pressure, but that fight over before they could get anything going.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point you're making here, that a lot of our top teams are aggressive on their flanks. They're making sure that their space is covered, that they're not over-aggressing, they're not losing a lot of players to any of these positions either. It's really well-balanced, you know, not overly aggressive, but somewhat aggressive PUBG, and that's the way you got to play.
Flex out when you have one team that you can fight, which is the team you're running towards, not when everyone is right next to you.
Exactly.
Exactly. We'll see now. SONIQS didn't want to go the Cerberus way. Instead, they're going down towards New Happy H-Win. Spots Ming Ming. Met with bullets in return, but that is the flank. He is the far-off player in the meantime now. Takerson around the side, spots one. Doesn't quite get in that nade. Could potentially be the downfall, and indeed it is. Both of them down. Nice play. The opener from H-Win to bait the attention, and then SONIQS swing around.
Great coordinated play from the SONIQS, and great recognition of the space and the timing that was going on there. I think that patience there does pay off. Like you were talking about, LG, who knows if they get involved in that fight, maybe between Pentagram and New Happy, and SONIQS, patience pays off. Really well handled.
The flanks. And really now is where these teams are reaping the rewards of how sharp were the knives on your elbows. How much were you able to keep teams at bay? The Cerberus style, the LG style we saw before, and SONIQS as well. The issue is the circles are now shifting away from them. So those, the amount of space they've made, now being lowered by the circle.
I was just about to say, look where Duckmai got to.
Yep.
SONIQS had no idea. Sneaky, sneaky. Duckmai is going to get the knock into flush onto the IGL of the SONIQS. Mime and Shrimzy trying to do something about it. They get a grenade close, but not quite. But Mime out on the edge, gonna find the knock onto Duckmai. A quick response from Tycon to back him off. Tiggleton trying to keep their flank at bay. This is a tough fight for the SONIQS.
Sure is. So far, Cerberus has been the kryptonite to NA PUBG in this game.
No
but
way.
EXO now, seeing the knock in the kill feed, reading it well, saying we gotta take the compound, we gotta claim it. We know they play aggro. Let's make a plan. Double headshot comes in instantly from Akira. Damage done already. Can they claim the building to themselves?
I mean, that completely caught Tycon off guard. Hemas, though, ready for the push. Able to find the first, but not the second. The drop shot there is going to get the job done for EXO. Really nicely handled. This has opened the door for the SONIQS to maybe take this compound, maybe reestablish their footing in this game.
The mega collapse ensues as everyone goes hungry for the compound. EXO lost one. The rest, though, I think possible issues. The Molly is keeping off. Akita finds one, but needs to do so much more. Can't find it, though. As Shrimzy takes him down in return. Able to run off. Might be able to get the rest on up here as well. And you know who's really laughing off all of this? Petrico and 4 AM, because they don't have to do anything right now.
They just get to chill while everybody fights for this compound on the edge. Try to make a play, or does he just eat the blue and let,
Go for it if they won.
I say why not?
Go for it.
I am with you on that. I'd rather see him just go for it. Xiaohai vibing out in the open. Some smokes are out. Rain there gets a brief spot. Not able to find any damage. Now the damage being done to him, and he is all but out. LG's two-player Snakers and Kickstart lining up towards the edge here. And in fact, from long range, they're able to see Shrimzy as he edges around the foliage of that tree.
I love seeing this. A player with little land experience in the global stage coming out here, not giving up at all. Tiggleton will find him on the edge of the smoke there, but valiant effort for EXO. Top 4 once again, as we now find a way into the top 3. Xiaohai, it looked dangerous for 4 AM when they tried to make their way out and didn't deal with Kilyakai when they had to, but with everything going on the southern side of the circle, he's been able to grant himself a top 3 placement with a potential of more to come. You can never underestimate 4 AM.
No doubt. I do not doubt anybody on 4 AM. Xiaohai in particular, a phenomenal player for years. Absolutely nuts. Does take some damage here, trying to find something with an AW11. He does. It's Shrimzy knocked, but the return fire is there. He is almost out. If anybody finds an angle onto him, he is done. LG, in the meantime, is wrapping up towards the SONIQS flank.
I absolutely love this play. They were both going down, trying to find the scout, but now SONIQS did the one thing they could, and they got seen! And now they're getting pushed from behind!
The timing is so good here from Luminosity, right as Xiaohai gave himself up to Tiggleton's sightlines. It is a response from LG, and now they want to finish the job. And indeed, Xiaohai is going to help them out a little bit. SONIQS are out. It is a 1v4. Xiaohai has the positioning, but he just got headshot. They are closing down on top of him. Xiaohai had to back off. It's an AWM and a dream, but no, the dream will not become reality, and it will be LG who take our 4th game of the day.
Huge game for Luminosity Gaming, all the way from start to finish. They're maneuvering on the east side, their backfill on multiple fights, their ability to proactively go out and make plays, make space for themselves, and then the bait on the compound from SONIQS, they give it to them. There is so much more to fight for down this hillside than that compound, which is going to be out in 10 seconds anyway.
Exactly. Just beautifully played here. I think back-to-back games for North America, SONIQS before this, now LG. Just the maneuvering here has been really